guys, yes, I cannot believe that I finally, after 6 weeks, over 6 weeks of not having a car. Oh my goodness, yes. If you do not know the story, on the 4th of July, my son hit a deer. He did not have renter car insurance. He will now. So he had to have my car. So long story short, what we mothers do, we give up our car. So that meant going to like a daily visit to a thrift store was not happening. It was not happening. So I had to find my finds at auctions on Saturdays, or I did rearrange with my daughter and my husband that I could do the US 12 garage sales locally for a little bit. But you know, it's an addiction. It is so totally an addiction. Like having withdrawals. Like, okay, I was in a 6-week clinic, y'all, and I didn't get to go picking every day. It was like, yeah, maybe I needed that. Maybe it was a detox. Detox? Yeah. Anyway, so in today's video, it is a haul video between Goodwill, Salvation Army, a community thrift, going to a couple antique stores. Yeah. You can buy at antique stores for reselling. Not everybody sees the same. And y'all, I have a find that this person must not have known what they had. They did not know what they had. I cannot wait. I'm going to share that one at the end to see if you guys stay to the end of the video. Oh my gosh. So let me turn this camera around. Let me share. I'll pick a few things up and show you, but most of them I just will show you what I got. I am super excited. So no touring of the buildings, no, you know. Yeah, because it was a lot of Saturday going to pick. So Saturdays, if y'all know what the thrift stores are, antique stores, thrift stores, they're busy. I'm used to that, you know, during the week, not many people are there, you know, you get to shop at your leisure. Anyway, you'll have that. So let me share. Y'all, you don't even know how excited I am. I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but I've got some wonderful treasures to share with you all. So my first yummies are a set. Look at these cute little vintage. These were picked up at a garage sale on the way to a thrift store. That cow, and it's a set. So they like, you know, but the cow got me. Look at how vintage these little things are. I think like $1. No, I take that back. This was on his free pile. He's like, anything on this table, I'm done. Take it for free. Oh, but they're so cute. The frames are so cute. The age of the paper had me right off the bat, and then I saw the cow. That was awesome. Awesome. And then look at the enamelware butter dish. Oh my gosh. It does have a little chip. Enamelware just does that, but that is a good size butter dish. So, and that's one thing that I always have in my booths are butter dishes. So this one was a nice find. Though this piece is decorative, I actually just recently sold a decorative camera like this. So when I saw another one, I'm like, well, might as well. The other one was more grays and blacks, and now this one is red and browns. Like I said, it's just a decorative, it's just a shelf sitter, but it's just a cool piece. Then I found these two yummies, a matching set. Oh, look at that one, has a pedestal, that one's flat. There may be a few little flea bites around the rims, you know, because these are glass. I just think they're cool, way cool. So what are these? Apothecary jars? Candy jars, whatever you want to put in them. They're really cool, especially when you can find something that, I mean, they match, but they don't match completely. That's what makes them interesting. And I know this one, like those, this was at my local Goodwill, which is not local to me anymore with her move. But anyway, look it's a Russian nesting down. Now, I can't remember. It was a grab and go because it came on a cart, and I was like, oh, so we have one. I don't know how many's in there. I haven't checked it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. 5. Yeah, You know, people that collect them, they're just fun. They're fun. So I was happy to run across the set of nesting dolls. They seem to all be, oh, look at that. It's a ginger. It's a ginger. I guess I should look at it. Oh, it's a little ginger family. Love it. I did not pay attention to that. Because grandma had gray hair. Oh my gosh, love it. Oh, little blonde. Now I gotta share them all with you. And then another little blonde. Oh my gosh, he just caught my eye right off the bat. You know, as a ginger. So I love that I ran across this. Oh, our terrarium, $10.29, great price. Most of the stickers I don't even think are on here anymore. $10.29. I love, like, you can resell these as is, but I love to make them over. I love to put stuff in them, little pots, little trinkets, y'all. Ooh. You all know that I love to make vignettes. I love to make little things and put little scenes, and I can't help it. So that's probably what will happen to this piece. I'm sure that I'll put some rusty, crusty patina on it because I am obsessed with that. There's just something about making something look salvage that I can't stop doing. You know, at another garage sale, I picked up some little animals. Well, you had to buy all of them. So first was, I think this is soapstone. It was a little beaver. Why are beavers funny? They're just funny. So it's a little carved beaver. Look at his little tail. Look at his little tail. And then there were these two. Look at that whale with their baby. Oh, and then, is it a walrus or manatee? Thank you. My brain was telling me what it was. Is it a manatee? A manatee, or what doesn't have any tusks? So I would say manatee. Let me know in the comments. And y'all know Chris has been looking for a mouse. We found a mouse. I'll share that with my home tour on the other channel. But talk about a mouse. It was a whole bunch of mice. Look at their little leather tails. So I've got plenty to put in littles that I do. Oh my gosh. They all kind of look like they're the same mouse. Like they didn't change the position. Maybe this one's holding something. So they don't necessarily look like, we got a couple that are holding something, but they look all like they're the same. So there were 6 of them in a bag. Love it. Talk about mice. Hello. We got a little look at. So somebody handmade piece. Keys are the arms, y'all. Doily is the shirt. She's holding some buttons. Little spool of thread on her tail. Oh, is that not too sweet? Nails as the legs. Cute as could be. So the same person that made this piece, I'm assuming made this sheep, because look at nails. It's so stinking cute. So I don't know why it would hang. It needs something needs to go in there. I can tweak this a little bit better. I love the little folk art vibe that this primitive piece has going on. Yeah, just fun pieces. So yeah, this one I think that one's super cute, but this one I think I can tweak a little bit and make it a little bit better. So sticking with animals, look at the little kitty. Oh my gosh, the feet is what had me. Oh, can you just picture your kitty sitting on your glass, if you had a glass tabletop, and looking up at it, and then you see these little paws. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. I'm a sucker for animals. Hold on, I got another kitty. Now I've done the pig with wings a couple times. It's a kitty with angel wings. Oh, and God wink moment, we had just lost our cat Squirt, and then I saw this at the thrift store. So, you know. Anyway, beautiful cat with wings. So definitely give it it's a resin piece. I'll give it a paint job. Then we'll have a resin bunny planter. Look at those little ears. Oh my gosh. The plant can come out. You can change it into something else. Actually, it's clean in there. You can make it a candy dish. You could put succulents. You could put whatever you want in. It doesn't have to be a plant. It's just fun. That's just how they had it. And I like the brown color. I mean, I could pop it a different color. I could, but I think it's nice. So for all of you who have followed me from the beginning, you will know how many times I have made the home interior candelabra over. I don't know why. I find them all the time. Somehow I do. They must have been really popular in our area. It's underneath there. It's underneath there. They stuck some floral foam, so I have to work at it. But yes, this one's like a tiered, not straight out. I paint them white, chippy them somehow. Vaseline, chippy, glue, and they don't last. I've always resold them automatically as soon as I put them in my booth. So I don't know why I find them, but I do all the time. It's just weird. So let me know in the comments below, what do you, when you're out shopping secondhand, what do you always come across? Just one of those things. So one of the things that I'm always looking for is smalls, because like I said, I like to make little displays in boxes and little groupings and cloches or whatever I can find to make little displays. So I'm always looking for small items, vintage items, rusty, crusty items, just something tiny. So this is what I'm sharing with you. So here are my tinies. So I love when I come across one of these scoops that you can fill yummies in and put it in a little vignette. Look at that rusty, crusty goodness. Oh, yes, you do see a little butter mold. Oh, hello. And that beautiful color. Look at that color. Oh, just gorgeous. We have some aged blocks. I love aged blocks. I have a lot of blocks, but I love the aged patina on these blocks. Chris found this little white mouse. Won't he just stick out? Very cool. And there was a bag of little kitchen goodies, but you know it was for this piece. It was the little muffin tin. These are really cool to make a little display in the vintage sifters with old little rolling pins. Now, I know this does not look very exciting, but this is just like a piece of a butter mold. So like the inside of that. So nice wood piece to add into an accent. Chris ran across a couple of these ice picks. He really likes those. This one has a 2-digit number, telephone 73, y'all. And then this one, did this one have a telephone? No, this one did not have a telephone number on it, but Mac Tools, very cool. This one seemed to have been replaced at some point. You can see that it's not pointing, it's kind of new, but still a cool piece. I found a red-handled masher. I thought, oh, yeah, we're going into Christmas season here soon. It's a newer piece, but it looked great pop of red. I found a couple small, these are old. Look at these gooses. Oh my gosh. Now this one I gotta be careful. I do need to put a little drop of glue just to protect that. But y'all, look at that is old. That is old. So I don't care. Sometimes that oldness trumps a little bit of brokenness. Those are way, way cool. Now I'm a sucker for little boxes. So then I saw this little box and I'm like, oh, you're heavy. Why are you heavy? It has little old stamps in it. I love that. I myself collect these little old stamps. So just like, printing press stamps. I thought that was cool that they were, love that I had the lid. I found a trio. I bought them separately. Little vintage Flower Frogs metal. They make cool stacking. They're great for like putting stuff in to have it stand up. We got some rusty, crusty tools that this all came in a grouping, and this was the one that I had in my heart, this little grater, though this is cool. And this other pastry beater is also very cool. Did find a couple pieces of ironstone. Look at this cute picture. It's got some wonderful patina on it. I think it's a Meakin. Yep, it's a Meakin one. Just a nice little, and I have to start reselling these pieces because I cannot fit anything else into those cupboards. I won't be able to see all my goodies. And at some point I will just be a hoarder. So as along with this piece, this is a cool, this one's missing its lid. It does not matter, y'all. Put stuff in there, put florals in there, put berries, pip berries, you know, the baby's breath from Hobby Lobby would be very cool. A Burgess something or other. But yeah, just a cool ironstone piece. Now I picked this light up. It is missing something. There's a hole there, so I don't know if a butterfly or a hummingbird would have been in there. And I can probably come up with something. I'm sure in my stash of all stash I have something, but it was reasonable, and I thought even if I buy a replacement of something, that's a cool piece for the price I paid for it. So on this side are my project pieces. Of course, the candelabra. This was just a little trio of candlesticks. So I can always picture something to do something with those. I mean, you can put a piece of wood, a salvage finial, something else on the top of those and turn them into something else. Now these little shaker boxes, you can see that they are wanting a makeover. You can sand that off. It's like a plastic on top of that, but that will be a fun makeover along with this little trio of boxes. This little apple on the top can come off, so we can change that apple and we can change this into another scene. Now this was just a little bucket. It's missing its handle. I love painting these little buckets up and putting greenery in them. This is a scale, same thing. It's a scale basket. I'll do the same thing. I'll clean it all up. I'll do something and put something in it to resell. I love this little rocking horse. I love the bigger one that I did. The tail's in pretty good shape, so I'll just spray this one with shellac so it doesn't yellow so much and paint this one up. And the same thing, look at. So what's the chances? Another swan, goose, what do you want? Duck, swan, I don't know. Oh, look at the glazing, makes it look like it's crying. She wants to be made over. Yes, so it's a cool wooden piece, but I know if I shellac it and chippy white paint it, put some eyeballs, darken that, it'll be amazing. So price just right to be able to make over. Yeah, this little guy, it's just one of those, you know, artist forms of learning how to draw, and if I can pick them up, they sell all the time in my retail booth. I don't know. I mean, this one's even more vintage because you can tell that it's been touched and it's you know, it's got the patina on it. And I've sold ones right from IKEA that were brand spanking new. So, yeah. And they usually retail for $12. Maybe that's why they sell fast, is that's usually, if I pick them up under $4, then I can retail them for $12. I found another one of these little hand warmer mugs. Oh, those are cool. There again, it's a signed piece. I love them when they're signed. I sell these for about $8 to $12. I have to remember what else is in my booth. I have a couple other right now in my booth that I just put in there. So, my fabulous find of the day. And at first when I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's a Cracker Jack. It wasn't a Cracker Jack. It was a campfire marshmallow tin, y'all. Can you believe that? I've only ever run across one other one, and it was the bigger, flatter one, and I know that one's a little bit more desirable than this one. Second one in my whole journey of doing this that I ran across, and it was in the antique mall, and I think that they priced it like a Cracker Jack container. So yeah, I snagged that right up for y'all. I know that I have people message me all the time about if I run across after I sold the other one, which was funny because I sold the other one in my booth and nobody asked about that one. And then they saw pictures of my booth on Facebook, and they're like, hey, can I buy that one? And in that time, it had sold that day. So it was weird because I showed it in a haul. I don't know, y'all. But anyway, yeah, so this will be up on eBay. I will definitely, it'll be auctioned to make it fair. So, but way cool, y'all. Way cool piece, especially coming up on Christmas to put in your display. I love that vintage color that it has changed. So why did they stop making marshmallows in tins and now they're just in bags where they get stale? You have to eat them all at the same time because no matter what you put it in, unless you have a food saver, does it, nothing like a stale marshmallow. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching today's thrift haul. I'm so happy. I mean, I don't know if y'all are as happy as I am because I know y'all like my makeover videos a lot more, but I gotta go shopping and I gotta find stuff to make over for you all. So, and there's other goodies that I get to buy right along. So thanks again for watching today's video. Let me know what find I found was your favorite. Give me a story of what do you find all the time? And you're like, I can't believe I found another one. So thanks again for watching. We will see y'all next time and you can see what we're up to. Bye.